He didn't expect his voice to shake, not tonight, not in front of people who believed he had everything under control. But the moment those words left his lips, "My parents have already chosen a bride for me," something inside him felt like it was breaking in slow motion. He kept his expression calm, the way a CEO is trained to look, but the truth behind his eyes was louder than anything he could ever admit. He wasn't scared of the engagement. He was scared of the emptiness that came with it. He was scared of how much he still missed the woman who vanished 2 years ago without a single explanation. For months he told himself maybe she never cared, maybe she moved on easily, maybe he was foolish to hold on. But when he looked at the empty chair across from him at the long boardroom table, he remembered every detail of her laughter, the softness in her voice, the way she saw him. Not the title, not the pressure, not the expectations, just him. And losing that felt harder than any business failure he had ever faced. What he didn't know was that fate wasn't finished with him. Something was already waiting for him just around the corner, something that would shake his entire world and rewrite everything he thought he understood about love, choices, and second chances. He tried to leave the conversation behind, but the words from his parents followed him like a shadow. Every step down the hallway felt heavier, as if the world expected him to accept a future he never chose. He stopped near the glass railing, looking down at the city lights below, each glowing window reminding him of the life he once imagined with someone else. He wondered where she was now, if she ever thought about him the way he thought about her. That small hope he kept buried flickered again, refusing to die. Just then, his phone buzzed with a message from his mother, reminding him of the dinner arranged for the engagement. He stared at the screen, wondering how his life ended up feeling like a scripted performance rather than something real. He didn't want to go, but something inside him whispered that tonight would be different, that something was about to change. When he finally walked into the restaurant, the atmosphere felt too perfect: polished floors, golden chandeliers, soft music. His parents were already seated, smiling like everything in his life was under control. But then a strange sensation tightened his chest, a sudden pull as if someone familiar was nearby. He turned his head slowly, unaware that the moment he looked up, nothing in his world would ever be the same again. His gaze swept across the room casually at first, but then something in the corner stopped him cold, like a memory tugging him back to life. For a moment he thought he was imagining it. The soft tilt of a head, the familiar curve of a smile he once traced with his own hands, the gentle way she crouched to fix a little girl's shoe. His heartbeat stumbled. It couldn't be her. It shouldn't be her. But everything inside him whispered the same name he had tried to bury for 2 years. He took a slow step forward, his pulse pounding so loudly he could barely hear the clinking glasses or murmured conversations around him. And then she lifted her face. His world stopped. She looked different, tired, stronger, protective, but still the same woman whose absence had carved a hollow in